got a Brandon Manitoba in car number 30. And Ryan Scow Moorhead, the 28 car, starting 8. Inside row 5 is John Holmes in Warren, Minnesota, in car number 35. And Tanner Armstrong, the 11X car in Devil's Lake, North Dakota, starts 10. Inside row 6, Lance Schill in Langton, North Dakota, in car number 17. With our points leader, Austin Hunter out of Winnipeg, the 44 car starts 12. In row 7 to 17 at Dallas Brunswick at Grand Forks, and the 87 car, Bree Stenberg out of Argusville. In row 8, it's Randy Thompson of Lakota in car number 16, and Todd Johnson of Petersburg, North Dakota in car number 21. Row number 9, Stoney Krunk out of Langton in car number 69, and Tyler Scow of Macintosh in the 22 car. In row 10, we have one of Ryan Alpagard out of Erskine. Jeff Wayne of Bemidji starts outside 20th of the lineup in the 2 car. And right out the field out of the B main in that final row, Zach Brewer in the 0-1, and Preston Carm carrying in car number 5C. 22 cars, 18 laps of Happy Harry's Midwest Modified Pond going green of the movement. Don't forget, race fans, bring your race ticket, stub, or wristband to Stay Mart. After tonight's races, receive $1 off a pizza or a hot dog and a free 22-ounce pop for the ride home after the races tonight at Stay Mart, just down the road west on Gateway Drive. Flat tire, Joe Henninger taking the car back off the track. Henninger starting inside row number 2. He will have time to change that, but does surrender his starting position for a tire change. So Henninger won't have time to change that tire. They will lap under caution. The clock is on. Joe Henninger in car number 68 to get that tire changed and back on the track, and he so can do within the allotted time. Lizakowski, a race leader. Houglin on the outside of that front row as we get them started. Rick Hamill in car 22. Nate Reynolds in the 6 car in row number 2. Boychuk in car number 30B on the outside, the 2S car. That is Matt Scow out of Macintosh, Minnesota, starting the 6th in the lineup. John Alderson had a great run in that street stock feature event before his 35 car broke on him. And Alderson inside of the 4th row here in this Midwest Mod feature event. Now Todd Johnson stopping for the work for the track official down to turn 2. Cars on the track waiting for that 22nd of the tire change. Line up is set. We're going to see if we get that 68 car with Joe Henninger back on the track or not. Time is running out on the 68 car. Comes the 68 car. Henninger is on his way back to the track. Again, Henninger leaving for a tire change. surrender his starting position and will have to go to the back of the pack here on the restart. So Joe, who started inside row number 2, will find himself on the outside of that 11th row. So wait for Hank here to pull back on the track here. Your race leaders. Caution light is out. We'll look for an Evergreen Insurance restart here, and your Happy Harry's Midwest Modified. With a right front flat tire of the 2S car. Off the track, Scow, who had been running in the top 5, blows a right front flat. Steele will lead the track into the tire change. We will get them lined up behind your race leader, the 22 of Rick Hamill. Hamill out of Lakota, North Dakota. Your race leader started 5th in the field. We'll get them in order, and then we'll pair him up behind Hamill. Eric Conlon will choose whether he wants to restart inside or outside row number 2, and he'll slide in depending on what that 32 car decides to do here, as we'll get him lined up behind your race leader. Conlon will choose the inside, and that means we'll pair up. That will put the 96 on the outside. And our Hamill restart will pair him up behind your race leader, Rick Hamill. Side by side, ready to race, 2 complete in, 16 to go, looking for a great connected. They are hitched at the waist. John Homerson and the 28S car of Ryan Scow and Moorhead pumped up in the middle of turn number 3. They tried to get apart at 4. Finally, the caution flag flies here, and they're still hooked up in the middle of turn number 1. And that sometimes happens. Usually the car will be able to separate. And we'll get Ryan Scow and Halverson. Separated here. Tell you what, Joe Henniger on the move. Henniger, who started tail end off that tire change, starting to work his way up the back. After a couple of laps. And trying to separate the 28-35 car. Under caution, another Evergreen Insurance restart on the way. Next Friday night, our regular 4 classes of races plus the lightning sprints. 5 classes of cars next Friday night, 7 o'clock, right here at River City Speedway. Leader entering tonight's action, the 44 car of Austin Hunter out of Winnipeg, running 10th in the field. At this point, Rick Hamill, your race leader, is a 2-time feature winner this season. And Rick Hamill currently is sitting 4th overall in the point standings, just a point up on Lance Schill, elected in the 17th car. Finally get a record over there to try to separate these cars as we lap under caution. Hey, race fans, the Buffalo Wild Wings East End and West End Beer Garden are still open. Or head on down to the West End, check out the frozen daiquiris, the black cherry or mango daiquiri available on the West End of the main grandstand here at the Speedway tonight. Again, ice cream on the East End, 2 or 3 flavors, by the bowl or by the waffle cone available here tonight also. Great concessions, looking for a snack, head on down. Pepsi, the official soft drink here at River City Speedway. Well, we're trying to approach the problem here from the other side, apparently. Joe Henniger in for another tire change, perhaps. Then he would surrender any track position if he can make it out before we get these cars cleared, which apparently is tougher than it looks. Okay, well, one more time on tonight's 50-50. Not sure if anybody has claimed it yet for $610. Tonight's winning 50-50 number was 755092. 755092, tonight's winning 50-50. If that's your ticket number, take it down to Lori's Pit Stop Shirt Shop. And you can claim your prize, verify your ticket, 755092, tonight's winning 50-50. Here, Ryan Scow and Alderson's car. I mean, he's one of those big payloaders that just come in and scoop him up and carry him away. What time on it? Two cars started rubbing out at turn number 3. And we're hooked up all the way through turn 3 and 4 and down the front straightaway before the race was stopped. 35 car. And Ryan Scow firing the 28s. And both cars will restart. Now, Ryan Scow will be charged with the caution. And we'll see what Scow's intentions are here. Doesn't appear to be any flat tires on the 28S car. But Ryan Scow will retire the 28S off the track. Here's John Halverson back in line here behind Boychuk in the 30B car. He'll get him rolling again. Only 3 laps in, 15 to go in our Happy Harry's Midwest Modified feature event. And Armstrong in the 11X car. In row 5, it's Todd Johnson in car 21. On the inside is Stoney Kruk. Stoney with a nice run here in car number 69. number 4 will bring out the caution. In lap traffic, Lance Hill holding off Rick Campbell. We'll get him lined up for you shortly. It off the track. We'll need some assistance off the backside of turn number 4. Cars are lined up. We'll get them set up here for a sprint to the finish. Lance Schill holding that lead. What a run for Lance. Started inside row 6, started 11th tonight. Has been very fast the last couple of weeks. Picked up a double feature win with just last weekend, Lance Schill. Won in both the Midwest Bonds and the Wissota A Modifieds. And then followed that up with a back-to-back win in Devil's Lake also. So he has been wheeling pretty fast here the last couple of weeks in that 17S car. Looking to pick up his 3rd feature win of the season if he can hang on to this lead here at the Speedway tonight. Midwest Modified feature events this season. Lance Schill and Rick Campbell have each won twice. Otherwise, nobody more than once. Our points leader, Austin Hunter, has a win, as does Matt Scow, Jason Halverson, and Jamie Dietzler. Halverson and Dietzler not in attendance tonight. Reynolds, who was running in the top 3, pulled the 6R car off the track and out of the race. Todd Johnson entered the night 3rd in the point standings. Todd's got a nice run here. He's currently running 3rd in the 21 car. Single file restart with 4 laps. Schill, your race leader in car number 17. Hamill in the 22 car. Todd Johnson in car 21. Eric Conklin, the 32. Austin Hunter out of Winnipeg, our points leader, the 44 car. Restarting 5th as the fuel comes by. Contested car in car number 5.